Hey everyone, my name is Chris Lambert, and on this channel we talk Kanye West. And today we're talking Kanye and Dua Lipa, and Dua Lipa and the Law of Attraction. You may remember that. Yandhi, it became Use This Gospel. Well, it turns out that there is a demo tape, a reference track, or at least a demo of Dua Lipa singing on Law of Attraction and On God. So these just released finally through the leak system. You know how Yandhi things have been going for the last 2 years, just slowly leaking out over time. And this was something that was kind of rumored for a little while and now is officially like a thing that was recorded and happened. So we're going to overview a little bit of it. Not going to hear any of it just because of copyrights, but you can find it if you're so inclined just by going onto YouTube. Like you're on YouTube right now, just go up to the search bar and type in the words, and there are 2-minute versions of each song, and you can listen to it and then come back here if you want, or just never listen to me talk again. But we have this article from The Sun, of all places, covering this, and Sun and Daily Mail both covered it. I guess because Dua Lipa is British? English? But you can see that this article is like incredibly insulting to Simon. Dua Lipa has worked with plenty of the world's top acts, but there's one collaborator she may wish she had never agreed to team up for. Oh, aren't you witty? A snippet is leaked online of a song by the rapper called Law of Attraction, which surprisingly features Dua Lipa. The tune was originally recorded in secret 2 years ago for Kanye's album Yandhi, which had been due for release in 2018. It was scrapped. However, given his strange political rant, Sun, a music insider said Dua really liked Kanye's music. A music insider, a real person, said these things. So the thing that I just want to point out, a full version of the song is previously leaked, but this new snippet includes Dua singing lyrics that, frankly, make no sense to me. She croons, "Did you ever think of follow reason? Follow reason, cannot see my face. Law of attraction means I'm lost in passion," which, if you look, that's because this genius Law of Attraction demo here has that "Did you ever think of follow reason?" which is stupid because we have this here, which is a completely different one on the Dua Lipa page rather than the Kanye page, that has "Did you ever think I'd follow reason?" which, if you listen to the song, you can clearly hear Dua say. Like, I thought it might be muttered and mumble. No, she clearly says, "Did you ever think I'd follow reason?" Yet whoever made this said, "Did you ever think of follow reason?" And then Simon over here just didn't even actually listen to what was said. Like, didn't find it, just reported whatever was written in this genius page and was like, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it was written by some random person that didn't pay attention to what Dua was saying. Though it makes sense when you actually look at the real word. Did you ever think I'd follow reason? Not a groundbreaking line of thoughts, and makes a lot of sense. Getting back to 2018, you can see that there's this hot new hip hop report from March 21st, 2019. It says Kanye West is reportedly dying to get Dua Lipa on Yandhi. Of all the inspiring acts that come to mind, Kanye West is currently stuck on Dua Lipa. According to English publication The Sun, there we go again, the good music mogul is putting out, I think I played too much Final Fantasy in my day. Mogul is putting out the necessary feelers to lure Dua Lipa aboard his creative vessel. What a weird sentence. Who writes that? Why write that? Why not say the good music mogul is reaching out to Dua? Like, more precisely, a so-called insider who spoke with The Sun played the messenger. Yeah, somebody for The Sun relayed the message, I'm sure. And I guess apparently they said that Dua was part of like a Sunday service thing. Like, Kanye heard her voice and was like, get her on Yandhi now. And that's apparently when this was recorded. So you can see this version of it that makes no sense. We can get rid of that. But then you have this version of it. Words I speak, live and breathe, let us breathe. Words I speak, live and breathe, let us. It's a little different than what we heard from Law of Attraction already, right? A little bit of a different verse, a little bit of a different chorus. The outro is completely the same. And even though it's 2 minutes and you're like, oh, this is 2 minutes, this outro makes up like a minute and 25 seconds of it. Yeah, it just keeps going. Like that's the ad. So it's like, oh, that's it. And then nope, keeps going. But you hear her say, did you ever think I'd follow reason? Follow reason, cannot see my face. I don't, didn't quite sound like that to me. It almost sounded like God no see my face, but that doesn't make sense either. But I feel like this could be different. Law of attraction means I'm lost in passion, which is kind of interesting too, right? Because it's not just law of attraction. You get exactly what you asked for, but I'm lost in passion. I feel like Law of Attraction could honestly have been the best Kanye song of all time if it had been finished. Like it's just so epic. And this moment of like, it means I got exactly what I asked for is so powerful to me. And then if you include like Dua Lipa, like Kanye, the other vocalist that we had, I'm blanking right now on like the other version of Law of Attraction, and then throw in like clips and still have the saxophone solo, that song would be, God, just make it like 9 minutes. I would love that so much. You can see here at Pop Heads on Reddit, there's a whole discussion about it. Has Dua singing, and then where was it? On God posted as well. And so I had to do some light digging to find Law of Attraction, but I think it's a neat little song. The other thing that leaked, the On God reference, it's awful. It's not. I didn't think so. Don't listen to it. It's much easier to find, but it's not finished and it's not fun to listen to. I thought it was fun. Her vocals aren't edited at all, and they really should have been. They aren't, but I thought they were fine. Edit, I just listened to the songs that were developed into. On God 2.0 sounds nothing like the Duo version other than the beat, and I'm honestly astonished that Jesus is King could have been worse. Didn't listen that hard to the lyrics, but the beat is still cool, and the rap is certainly better than the near incoherent mumbles. Oh, so they're praising it? Okay. Edit, on a re-listen, I like her incoherent ascending mumbles with you melody. It's still messy and should have at least been auto-tuned, but it's a nice little ascending melody. That's what I was saying. Good. Okay, I didn't say it, but I said it's not bad. I like Law of Attraction more than Use This Gospel, though. The was the best part of the song, and that's still there, although not as well cleaned up. But I really love Dua's lower range, and she gets to show that off there. And yeah, you can see the On God demo. So this part was almost all incoherent to me. I don't know how they even got lyrics out of this, but there've been no lies, there's been no weight in me. Dawn or night, tell me you'll call. Tell me you waiting on my mind. Tell me to wait. Tell me to love. Tell me to go. Tell me I've been lost on my phone. See you again, see you again, see you again. Have I been on my mind and I've been wasting time? Have I been on your mind? Have I been wasting time? Makes more sense to me, especially in the context of like, tell me you waiting, like, tell me you'll call, like, you're just asking, like, have I been on your minds? Like, please. And then have I been wasting my time longing for you, believing you'll come back to me? So this is definitely completely different, right? Because On God in Jesus is King is more about Kanye being like, hey, I'm blessed. I have money. I don't want more taxes. He's still trying to live Christ-like, but still not doing a good job of living Christ-like, especially at the end of that song, as it descends into really kind of monetary pettiness, right? Of Kanye being like, yo, I can't do anything because that's going to like harm my family's like ability to earn money. So in that way, he's doubting that God will provide and kind of taking it upon himself and being defensive, which is a nice lead in to everything we need, right? Which is just like, no, God's going to provide everything we need. Why are you doubting? Why are you being fearful? Why are you being protective of your money? Stop thinking that you're not going to get what you deserve, and stop thinking and being afraid that he's not going to take care of you, which is why we have everything we need, and then water as this baptism, and then God is kind of the coming out of that. So you have On God, which is much more like selfish, I guess, or like doubting. And then God is, which is the complete opposite of that. It's just complete praise, complete faith, which is nice, but it's definitely, On God is definitely not a breakup song and relationship tension song, which honestly kind of makes me think of track 6 from Ty Dolla $ign's album. You have that like no more like texts, no more calls, no more long emails that Kanye talks about, and that's also a breakup song that was apparently from Kid See Ghost era. People are saying that, but that might just be because Kid Cudi was on the OG. But I do wonder if maybe it was more Yandhi related and could somehow fit in if there were breakup songs like this one to something like that. Anyway, Thou Shalt Love Thy Neighbor, Not Divide, I'm a Ride, that's On God, His Light Shine the Brightest in the Dark. I feel like this is just all normal, right? I didn't hear it in the 2 minutes that I listened to. Then you have Dua saying, I will fly with you if you ain't happy now. I will fly with you and I've been waiting. I will fly with you. Yeah, I'll fly with you. Before the ranch, I had horses in the garage. Yeah. I mean, that would be strange. Like Dua's verse refrain here would have nothing to do with Kanye's verse, like 1 and verse 2. That's strange. Yeah, here, no, I cannot let my family starve. I go hard, that's On God. Like him just being like, no, I can't let my family starve. Like, God won't let your family starve. You stop worrying about it, is what Kanye's really trying to express here. But setting up that tension through the character on the song, doubting in what God will provide. There have been no lies, there have been no weight on me, down on my tell me oh call. Yeah, what a strange thing. Maybe it makes sense if I think about it a little bit more, but it does seem a little disconnected, Kanye's verses with Dua's portions on this song. But I really like what Dua's, like the lyrics in Dua's part, because it reminds me in some ways of like, I don't know why, but maybe it's like the phone call of, not Heard Him Say. Oh my God. Say You Will at the start of 808s and Heartbreak, just something like that. I mean, this is softer, the production's not similar, but just that like I'm longing for you and I'm wishing for you, but I don't know where I stand with you. That's part of Say You Will. And man, why would she make calls out the blue? Now I'm awake, sleepless in June. I need to listen to 808s and Heartbreak. But that's that. So these have leaked, and if you want to find them, just go up to the search bar and type in the names. And I found both 2-minute versions. They might be gone shortly by the time you watch this, but they're at least there presently. And then we can talk about them. Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you also think Law of Attraction could have been the best Kanye song of all time, let me know, and that's it. If you're enjoying the channel and you want to support, the easiest way is liking, subscribing, commenting, as those things tell YouTube that this is a channel people like, and they show it to more people. And then we also have our podcast, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West. We went through Kanye's discography, line by line, track by track, album by album, one time around from 2015 to 2019, learned a lot and provided a lot of insight about what his albums are doing. And now we're going through for the second time. And you can get a taste of what it is we do on our podcast on the public feed, right? What we call the public feed on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. We currently have our College Dropout 2.0 season available, and we're recording our late registration 2.0, and all the episodes are currently available on Patreon with College Dropout 2.0 and Jesus is King, Yay, and Kids See Ghost 1.0. And you can get all that for $5. We're talking 100+ hours of content that will completely change how you listen to Kanye's music. Just go to patreon.com/Kanye podcast, and you can enjoy a ton of Kanye content. Otherwise, until the next video, stay wavy and keep it loopy,